Something that most people won't know about me, that even Phoebe I've only told once, is that when I shower in the morning, almost without fail nowadays, I'll draw a little face on the inside of the shower glass. It's always different. The squiggles are different, the lines are different, the dots are different. A monster, a character, I just draw it and then I wipe it away. And the reason I don't tell anyone about it is because, and then I forget. I just forget about it until like the next day when I do it again. It's actually very strange that that thought has entered my mind at this time of day, but I think it's to do with the fact that earlier today, when sending off a piece of Exodia the Forbidden One to a friend who had bought that card from me, I put it in a big sleeve, and on the outside of the sleeve, I drew like some arms and legs. I just thought it was funny. I just was wearing some stilettos and I just thought it was funny. I just giggled to myself. Humor's like a really strange thing, because I think you picture humor and you know those people that you go to like a social event with and you can just be like out loud, like giggling, like pissing yourself laughing, absolute like chortling, ha 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 ha, good sir. For me, humor is like, I think the humor that I bring into a space is sometimes a little bit odd, because sometimes it's that, like for sure, but sometimes I think the humor is like the humor that I'm finding in the situation, and I think I find it in slightly odder places. There's a clip going around about a comedian whose name escapes me, I know he's very famous, the bald guy, where somebody else said, I think that comedy to you is humor at the public's expense, and no one's in on the joke but you. I kind of feel that, like, I feel like the humor that comes from watching the world and watching people and being involved in my friends' worlds and like what's funny about each of them is just like a game of self-amusement in some ways. And I like that I bring that energy. I like that I have the jokes that they're in on and the jokes that no one are in on. I like finding time for self-amusement. Whenever I do it, it's like I find something in myself, like a childlike openness to seeing the world that I miss, that I want more of. And right now, like, I'm not in that place of missing it, because right now I'm in it. I'm walking around today, and for whatever reason today, I could not tell you. I had a cold. After last week, I had a cold, but it was like a 24-hour cold. That's funny. But then I just had this cold, and it was over. And now I'm just like, oh, I can't not feel good. I've got my own thunder, and I don't need to interrogate why that is. But gosh, today is interesting and humorous, and there's just lots that, like, is piquing my interest. Literally 2 minutes before recording this video, I'm listening to a song on my earpods. One of the lyrics is like the lady is singing, "You're cute." And I just decided she was singing it to me. And I'm just like, yeah. I just think it's funny. I just think there's like, I want to be able to, in some ways, externalize more of that joy, but also keep like a little bit private. I think I want to allow myself to like find humor and just keep it for myself. And I guess my invitation to you, maybe you have something you want to share in the comments, but maybe not, maybe just for yourself. Like, do you have something in your day that you, or in your week, or in a particular social group that is just funny to you? And what is that thing? Obviously, I'd love to know, but I'd also just love it if you reflect on that, because like, I think I'm thinking about a lot of that stuff. And I think it's just bringing me a lot of joy. I think in a world that is otherwise normally filled with like a lot of like, everything's mapped out and there's not a lot of permission from the rest of the world to be humorous and to explore like a child would and to see the world with fresh eyes. Man, I love that. And it's like, okay, it's like this, because I like improv, which very much ties into this, but I don't do it a lot, and I still feel a sense of fear, like when I get up and do some improv. Not that I've done it now in about a year, but when I get those opportunities to be more improvisational, there is a nervousness about will it land, and I think there is just something really fun about doing improv for myself, and not only finding what works, but also just seeing what doesn't and going, yeah, you tried. The stakes have never been lower, friends. What's the point of this video? I don't know. Find something funny. I hope you're finding the funny. I hope it's not all mapped out for you. I hope that you are finding spaces to find the funny. That's it. That's the day. Mwah, you're lovely.